Stop what you're doing. Listen closely. You've entered Unsealed Truth, where the buried becomes exposed. Everything you think you know about the past is a carefully constructed lie. And the most dangerous lies are the ones designed to hide the most terrifying truths. It began at dawn, not a sunrise, but an invasion. The official record, a broadsheet published just days later, called it a dreadful spectacle. That's an understatement. It was an execution. They didn't drift, they hunted. Witnesses described them moving with frightening speed, maneuvering with an intelligence that defied all logic. They clashed, they exploded, they bled light across the sky. For 1 hour, the people of Nuremberg watched a war that did not belong to them. A war that wasn't meant for human eyes. And this is the evidence. Not a myth, not a legend, a report filed and forgotten, a case file left open for 500 years until now. So, what does mainstream science say? They have a word for it. Sundogs. They want you to believe that this battle was a trick of the light, an atmospheric phenomenon. But sundogs don't drop wreckage. Hysteria doesn't create pillars of black smoke that choke the sky. The official report explicitly states that after the battle, some of the objects, crippled and defeated, fell from the sky and burned to ash in the fields outside the city. This wasn't an illusion. It was an event with physical consequences. It left scars on the land. So the real question isn't what happened. It's why. Is the explanation so desperately and officially wrong? Because when something doesn't fit the narrative, you don't study it, you bury it.
Scanning.
Let's stop calling them objects. Let's call them what they are. Vessels. Look closer at the woodcut. Modern analysis reveals something the original artist couldn't have known. A pattern. 2 distinct fleets, one comprised of spheres and disks, the other crosses, and the massive black spearhead, mothership. This wasn't a random skirmish. It was organized, tactical. And this pattern is terrifyingly familiar. Some declassified reports suggest this was not the only case. For centuries, we've been told these sightings are isolated events.
Rotating.
The 1561 Nuremberg battle, the 1897 Aurora, Texas crash, the 2004 Tic Tac incident. They are not isolated. They are data points in a war that has been fought in our skies, right over our heads, for longer than we have existed. We weren't just witnesses. We were the prize, the territory. Two forces have been fighting a shadow war across human history. One seems to be losing, and the wreckage keeps falling on our planet. The Nuremberg file is just one of many. One piece of a puzzle so vast, so terrifying, that they've spent centuries convincing you it doesn't exist. They lied. Do you believe this was real? Or just the first cover-up in history? Let me know in the comments. And if this was just one piece, imagine what they've hidden in the next file. Subscribe so you don't miss it.